today we are going to look at the angles in the circumference, and those angles, they are created by the same points. So let's look at those angles. Angles in the circumference, and those angles, they are created by the same point. Excuse me. Okay, so they say this is A, B, C, right? And then you also have the angle D. So what do you know about this? If you have the angles in the circumference, if you have if in a cycle, if in a cycle you have angles in the circumference, and those angles, they are coming from the same point, and therefore those angles that are in the circumference, they are equal. So meaning that angle C is equal to angle D. That is in angles in the same segment, right? So if ever you have angles in the circumference, and those angles, they are coming from the same point, because if you can look at angle C is coming from point A and point B, and also angle D is coming from point A and point B. So this is why you are saying that angle C is equal to angle D. So let's say, for example, this is another angle. This is another angle. So this is angle E. So it's like I said, if the angles that are in the circumference, if the angles that are in the circumference, the edge of the cycle, if the angles, they are in the circumference and they are coming from the same points, so therefore those angles, they are equal, meaning that we can say that angle E is equal to angle C is equal to angle D, because all these three angles, they are created by the same points. Both of them, all three of them, they are created by the same points. So it's like this. If ever you have something like this, and the angles, they are coming from the same points, so it means that those angles in the circumference, they are equal. Okay. So let's look at the proof of this. Let's look at the proof of this. And let's look at the proof of this. Okay. Just wanted to do a proof. So this is A, B, C, D. Okay. And then, so we have a center O. So let's say our center is here. It's a center O. So then we are required to prove that angle B is equal to angle C. We are required to prove that, right? So what we are going to do first, we're going to say join OA and OD. So let's join them, OA and OD. OA and OD. Okay, now, so we have joined them. Now what do we do? If you can remember, if you can go and look at the video, the one of the angle in the center, I said that if the angle in the center, if the angle in the center and the angle in the circumference, they are made by the same points, or they are coming from the same points, it means that the angle in the center is 2 times the angle in the circumference, meaning that angle AOD is equal to 2 times angle B. The reason it's angle at the center. The reason is the angle in the center. Now, also again, if you can look, angle AOD and angle C. We said if the angle is angle in the center and the angle in the circumference, they are coming from the same point. So let's look at angle C and angle AOD. Both of them, they're coming from point A and D. So meaning that angle AOD is equal to 2 times angle C. The reason it's angle at center is equal to 2 times the angle in the circumference. Right? So therefore, this means that we can say that angle, this means that we can say that 2B is equal to 2C. The reason we can say that it is because of this. We know that both of these, they are equal to AOD. So we can say that 2 angle B is equal to 2 angle C. So we can divide by 2 because there's a common factor here of 2. We divide by 2 both sides. So therefore, angle B is equal to angle C. So we have proven. Thank you so much.